Ready, sir.
Okay. Did you know that in 2014 there was over 7.7 million high school athletes in the United States? A more interesting fact is that it's over 1.1 million of those athletes play football, according to an article written by Jason Kobler, a writer at U.S. News. Did you know they're trying to take football out of high school? There's a high school football players are at a high risk of brain injuries. There has come a long way in safety tactics and rules and regulations. Former long snapper for the Miami Dolphins, Ethan Albright, that tell us a little about his time in high school. Football has really changed over the year, and I think that is a good thing. But when I was in high school, we rarely take water break because getting water was a sign of weakness. I'm glad the coaches and the student athlete have educated themselves on making the game safe. Now you might ask me, where's my proof? National Federation of State High School Associations. In 2013 to 2015, 13 rules were added to ensure safety to players. Another topic was brought up to this debate is the topic of concussion. Jacob Van Lanningham, a neuroscientist, tell us football is the leading sport to a high risk of concussion. Did you know that 1.1 million players, only 63,000 of those players are recorded with a brain injury? Okay, let's make it easier. Imagine there's 100,000 students in Mrs. Brand speech class, but only 63 of them show up to school today. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Brand will be very happy about it, because she can finally get off work earlier. A survey outlined institutions on parents. Over a quarter of them didn't want their child to participate in football because of the high risk of brain injury. Do you think knowing those facts may change their mind? Injury is very common in the world of high school football. Over 2 million sports-related injuries are at all. There's all kind of injuries in high school, and their goals is to lower the risk of injuries as much as possible. By improving them, it's by proper training and workout, more precise training on tacklings and breaking down, and proper equipment, such as helmets and shoulder pads. Here's a picture of the old school helmets. You see, they don't have any like face mask or any fancy stuff. And here's the picture of the newest helmet. They have better pads inside, and you see there's a visor, so just in case someone would poke your eye. And they have a face mask, so they kind of like punch you or something. NFL in the last 10 years has done similar tactics, and football injuries dropped by over 35%. Jim Milano, a former NFL player, tells us, over the past decade, football safety has come a long way. Last season, concussions were down 25%. Now you may ask, well, what can I do? I encourage you not to be a bystander. Get involved, and don't be afraid to tell your coaches, parents, that you that you think you're not in a safe position. I hope after this speech, your parents won't be so overprotective about you playing football. The key things to remember is to always be safe and encourage your fellow peers or people you know who play or coach to keep themselves or one another safe. I hope I've encouraged you to take action and help keep high school football in all schools across the United States. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Ricky. All right, at this time, we'd like to go ahead and open up questions for Ricky based upon his topic.
Is it your personal, what's your personal opinion on the U.S. trying to take away high school football programs?
Personally, I love football so much, and I would not recommend them to take up football in high school.
Are concussions the most popular injury?
Like in football, or
Yeah.
yes. Joanna?
Besides helmets, what other coatings have they like to protect, if any?
Besides helmet,
Yeah.
shoulder pads, and it's mainly more pads in the helmets and shoulder pads. Okay.
Other than health reasons, do you think that there would be other negative consequences of removing football from schools?
Not that I know of. Any more questions?
Alrighty, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much, Ricky.